In the dusty plains of South Asia, long before Rome built its empire or the pyramids reached for the sky, there was another civilization, quiet, resilient, and remarkably advanced. Today it carries a strange silence. Unlike the Greeks, the Egyptians, or the Mesopotamians, the people of this land left behind no kings, no grand wars, no boastful inscriptions. What they left instead were cities, organized, clean, and ahead of their time. This was the Indus Valley Civilization, often called one of the forgotten kingdoms of world history. A civilization older than empires. The Indus Valley Civilization flourished around 2600 BCE, stretching across what is now Pakistan and northwestern India. At its height, it covered more land than Mesopotamia and Egypt combined. From the bustling cities of Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa to smaller towns scattered across the plains, it was a society of millions, yet so little is known about them. While the Egyptians raised monumental tombs for their pharaohs, and Mesopotamians wrote of their kings and conquests, the Indus Valley people seemed uninterested in self-glorification. Their legacy is instead hidden in their bricks, drains, and artifacts. Cities of order and precision. The most striking feature of the Indus Valley was its urban planning. Streets were laid out in precise grids, with houses built from standardized baked bricks. Every home had access to water, and perhaps most astonishing, there was a city-wide drainage system. In Mohenjo-Daro, archaeologists uncovered what appears to be a massive public bath, possibly used for rituals or community gatherings. Wells were common, public sanitation was remarkably advanced, and there's evidence of strict municipal planning. By comparison, cities in other civilizations looked chaotic. Yet here, 4,000 years ago, people lived in organized communities with clean water and public facilities, a lifestyle some modern cities still struggle to provide. People without kings? One of the enduring mysteries of the Indus Valley is the absence of grand monuments or records of rulers. There are no giant palaces, no royal tombs, no inscriptions praising kings. This has led historians to question, was this society ruled by monarchs at all? Some suggest it might have been governed by councils or communities, making it one of the earliest examples of a decentralized system. Others believe priests held authority, guiding society through religion and trade. Whatever the case, it was clearly not a civilization obsessed with conquest or domination. Masters of trade and craft. The Indus people were skilled traders. Their seals, carved with mysterious symbols and animal figures, have been found as far away as Mesopotamia. Lapis lazuli, beads, cotton textiles, and pottery all point to a thriving economy connected to the wider ancient world. Even more impressive, the Indus Valley might have been among the first societies to use standardized weights and measures, ensuring fairness in trade. Their artisans crafted jewelry of astonishing delicacy, while their farmers cultivated wheat, barley, and possibly rice. This was not a society of warriors, it was a society of builders, traders, and artisans. The great mystery of their script. Among the thousands of seals and artifacts, there are inscriptions written in a script that no one has yet been able to read. The Indus script remains undeciphered, leaving us blind to their literature, beliefs, and governance. Were these trade records? Religious hymns? Stories of their gods and heroes? Without a translation, the true voice of the Indus Valley remains locked away in silence. The sudden disappearance. By around 1900 BCE, this great civilization began to decline. Cities were abandoned, trade networks collapsed, and the once thriving society faded into obscurity. What? Historians debate several theories. Some point to climate change, shifting rivers and long droughts that crippled agriculture. Others believe invasions or internal conflict played a role. Yet no single explanation fully captures the mystery. What we do know is that after centuries of order and prosperity, the Indus Valley dissolved into fragments, leaving little trace of its people. A civilization that changed the world. Though forgotten for centuries, the Indus Valley laid foundations that shaped human history. The use of standardized weights, advanced city planning, agricultural innovations, and possible early cotton cultivation all influenced later societies. Its quiet legacy is a reminder that greatness in history is not only measured by wars won or kings remembered. Sometimes, it lies in the ordinary lives of people who built cities to last, who valued order, fairness, and sustainability. The Indus Valley Civilization is not remembered through epic poems or royal monuments. It speaks instead through bricks, streets, and broken seals. Its silence challenges us to rethink what makes a civilization truly great. Was it the forgotten kingdom, or was it something far more? A society that thrived not through conquest, but through balance, resilience, and ingenuity.